Hi guys, happy Thursday. I've been trying to think of an idea that might be kind of fun to start as a series. I know a lot of crafters do that, and I was kind of racking my brain and I thought, well, we really should be doing more crafting during the week. And I thought, what could I do on a Thursday? And I thought, what if we started a little series, Thrifty Thursday, and we can make cool fun things out of stuff that we find at thrift stores or, antique haul, anything that's, it's been pre-owned. So I thought, hey, why not? Let's just give it a try. And what is something that I might have a hard time figuring out what to do with? So I remembered that there are these little frames in that last super major awesome thrift haul that I got so lucky with. And so I thought, let's pull out let's see what sizes the glass is that came, what might we be able to do? So did that, got them out, and now I want to pop them open and see what we maybe can come up with. Now, how are we going to use these? Good question. Don't know. I don't know. Oh, look, this. Oh, that's cool. It pops out. Well, let me read the instructions before I break them. Jump ring at the top, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. It doesn't say anything about how to open it. There's a little tab. Oh, wait. Open the frame, insert your artwork, then close and lock in place by burnishing the tab with a paper creaser. All right. Well, so do I maybe open like, oh, yeah, you just pop that up and it opens. Okay. All right, so there we go. Let's see. What do we want to do? First mystery solved. So there were two different sizes of glass. We've got little 1-inch square ones, and then there are also the 1x3 long ones. So these can go in, you might even be able to put 2 in there, I wonder. Oh, I don't want to bend it too much. I bet 2 would fit. I think that's what you're supposed to do. All right, tell me it's not gonna break. We gotta be able to get it in there, right? Otherwise, what's the point? So let's see, let's fumble around and start with, why is this so difficult? Because I'm being silly. Let's just open it up. If it breaks, then we'll know not to do that again. If we can slide it this way. I'm gonna be getting fingerprints all over this stuff. All right, so there, okay. So there's one side. So you can put two different sides. It's gonna be a little hard for you to see what I'm doing here. So that's how that goes, and then, okay. All right, so while I have it open, let's go ahead and attempt to wipe off some fingerprints. And let's think about what we want to put inside this thing. Now we might want to go, okay. So we're clearly going to need some little things. I don't want to use my little bitty stickers because that would be cheating a bit because I didn't thrift those. I do have, I think we could use any kind of book page, but I do have this nature one that I thought maybe we could find some cute little bitty things in here that might look kind of cool. Some little flowers. I wonder if we could do, oh, here, I already took one out. If we could do 3 little ones and use this to measure. Now these are frosted, but you can still see through it. See, that's cute. It's a bug. I don't really necessarily wanna, it looks like some sort of mayfly. Clearly that fish wants to eat it. I think I would rather, if we're gonna do a bug, I think I'd rather have like a tiny little butterfly or a little flower. You can see I've ripped this up a little bit already. What else do we got? Grasshoppers. What about here? I'm gonna cut out this page so I can put it, or at least part of the page. So I can put it where you can see it, because I don't want to work giant in the book with the book in my way. Okay. Let's, even that yellow flower might fit. Oh, it does. Okay. So let's do a yellow flower. We're gonna cut it out kind of in a square, and then we'll get more meticulous here in a minute. And the blue flowers, let's get some of those. Just make sure that we get enough space around it. Let's take the bee too. Clearly that is not a square. Tis okay. And what if, look at that pretty writing. What if we used this writing on the back? Why am I cutting it when I have, because my scissors are in my hand. All right, so what if we make this one side, and then we can do these guys on the other. Okay. Oh, I'm excited. You know what I really need to do with this thing? One, move things out of the way so it can be flat. That's item 1. And the other thing I need to do is I need to mark an inch on here, because every time I struggle so hard. Let's see, where's my hair? Let's see if we can just fancy this little guy up a little bit so we don't have to guess and have issues every single time we use it. Where's my little Sharpie? It's not a little one, but it's good enough. Okay. We're gonna MacGyver something here for ourselves. Well, oh, come on. Why is it gotta be so hard? That little lump in the middle is making it so that we can't mark it. It doesn't fit under there. All right, so if we go right here. Well, I made it way too wide. Okay, right in the middle of that is an inch. So where's that? And maybe we'll just put a tiny thing there. There we go. Okay. So we'll say on the front side-ish. We'll find out, won't we? All right, so we need to go. First, we need to, let's see, is any of this straight? That looks pretty straight. Let's at least start with that straight edge. Well, that didn't go well. Guys, I hope this is not an indication about how this is all gonna go. tonight because I'm excited to play with this, so it really needs to go well. I don't want to lose my excitement. It doesn't want to cut very good that direction. I wonder if I got something on there, or okay. Now let's cut this straight because I think I messed that up. What if we go this way? Is that better? A little better. And this way. But we don't have a mark for 3 inches. 3 inches. Well, that's just about perfect. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Did we get it close enough? Ooh, we did. We might have to trim a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna have to trim just a little. But that's okay. We can handle that. Pretty close. Pretty close. And I think I'm just gonna use my scissors. And I'm going to use the words as a guide to get it relatively straight. Okay, so there's that. Now, let's go in here and start trimming down our flowers. If I don't make a big giant mess of this, it's gonna be a miracle. Okay, so that looks fine. What I'm thinking is if we could put 3 little glass delios there, it's like we can do something on the side, but then on the one side, and then make like a collage or something on the other side. I'm not even finishing my sentences, guys, because I'm trying to see if I can't cut that thing straight. Okay. How's that looking for size? I think that will be just fine. All right, now I'm going to use this as my guide. Oh, and I might have cut that guy a little. See, I got a little close. Maybe you won't be able to tell much. Maybe we won't be able to tell very much. Well, don't use the wonky one. God. Do not need to use wonky as our guide here. Come on, man. Get with the program. I might just be a little bit delirious tonight, I must say. I've been so crazy busy at work that my brain is just kind of broken, which is why I need some art time where we can just create. Now, trying to cut little 1-inch squares probably isn't the best choice for what to do when we're trying to just create, but whatever. Whatever. We're trying to be thrifty stuff. Thrifty Thursday. I did the same thing with the bee. I cut him too small. Why did I not pay better attention? Well, because I'm tired. Okay, we're just gonna stop it and we're just gonna create, and it's gonna be super cool and fun. Maybe we'll do one little meticulous-y thing here and then we'll go on to something that is not like that. Dog's knocked something down in the other room. Oh well, What are you gonna do? All right, now what do we want to put on our collage-y side? We could do... I don't really have any stickers other than these guys, but I don't know. I don't think there's space with putting 2 pieces of glass in there. I really don't think there's space for that. Well, let's just go ahead and, well, we could put stamps. Do I have any stamps? Let me do a quick look over here. I have a bag somewhere of stamps that I got at a thrift store like a year ago. And it was like fill a bag for $10. And I don't use them very much. There's dog hair in them. Let's see, just looking to see if there's anything in here that we could maybe use. It's a little design that kind of looks like a flower. Not that. Don't really care to use that. Is there anything? Oh my God, I'm knocking everything down. What a mess. That's a pretty, trying to see if there's any pretty, that's pretty, but it's a little cartoony. Okay. Maybe we can use those a little bit. And, or, oh, just had an idea. Hold on. What if we, oh, but then it's going to get bulky. I was going to say maybe we could put something fun like this in there. But again, that's going to get bulky. Well, damn it. How about a tiny collage? We're going to do a teeny tiny little collage. I have, let's pull out some of these pretty papers, because these also came from a thrift store, so we can play with those. What if we do a little bitty, I'm going to try to not overthink it too terribly much. I'm going to do a tiny little collage. There, and ooh, look at that. I don't want to rip that up. I want to use that for something else. How about if I'm helpful and hold it where you can see it? Those are just printed. Let's see. This is kind of dark. Let's see what I might have in these little paper packs. Knocking more stuff on the floor. Where are you? The other one. I thought I, oh, there it is. Come out. I also got these in a thrift bag. These I recognize as little Temu papers. But they came in one of the little bulky thrifty bags that I bought one time from that same store. I can't remember how much I separated these out. These are just printed, but I think I'm okay with that. What kind of a mint? Do we have any blues-ish? That's pretty. I like that pattern on that. I think I see there's a little bit of blue. All right. This is going to turn out to be not even remotely close to loose. It's going to be totally and in all ways nitpicky. I can feel it coming, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's take a little piece of this and a little piece of this. And where is, I want some vintage photo, and where's my dauber with the brown? Over here. All right, I'm gonna ink this up. These, I think I want to ink the flower and stuff on the other side too. Now I'm thinking, what would you use this for? Maybe putting on the front of a journal with a clip, or maybe a, what else could it be? It could be a Christmas ornament, or just a little something pretty to hang on the wall. I don't know. I got all kinds of random, like, little bitty things. Not miniatures, just random little things that maybe somebody gave me. And I just have them setting in various places around my desk. Here in my little craft area, or on the other side of the room on my work desk. I don't need to do the back. What we've got. This might just be a trial and error kind of thing, but that's all right. I'm gonna check this stamp out before I put that down. So I want to go on this side. Yeah, that's all right. Just a little something subtle. Let me just stick it in a few different places. Just a little something. What do we want to go first? Let's just go with this first. I'm going to go ahead and use my art glitter glue because I don't want to make a huge giant mess, and I'm not exactly sure how much of this is going to be on versus off. And we're going to have to re-ink those edges around the edge for sure. Not too bad. It's a little wet, but we know it's going to hold. Just a little bit more. And it will be behind the glass, so it should be okay, I believe. You know, with these little things, I don't think I would, you know, put anything super fancy expensive in them by any means, but, you know, we're papering. We're just papering. Cute. And where do we want him? About just right there. I love this with the little leaves on it. Oh, there go the dogs. Calvin probably has a treat that he hasn't finished. Aria is the biggest tattletale. She will come knock on my office door until I open it, and then just want me to follow her into the living room, stands there, looks at Calvin to make sure that I know that he has a treat and he's not eating it. He likes to hold on to it and save it for later, I guess. She don't like that. She doesn't think it's right. She thinks he's broken. So she's got a tattle. Big baby. That's pretty. I like that. What about if we go, let's go darker with this stamp. Maybe right here. Just a little something. Okay. Now let's see if we can finagle this and make it work. So this is going to be, let's try to get some of those fingerprints off. And see. So we're going to put this in. There's no right side up or upside down, so I think it doesn't matter. Just so long as it goes in. Now, what did I do? Only ink two things? What do we want? Do we want the bee? Let's try the moth. I must have got distracted right in the middle of doing something. I don't know why. That never happens to me. What a surprise. Okay. So let's go moth in the middle. And let's go blue flower over here. There, see, I guess that works out okay because it kind of covers part of it. And let's go yellow, whoa, let's go yellow flower here. Maybe, I guess it probably doesn't really matter, does it? Because it's going to be the same either direction. We probably would be better off putting up, let's put a little dab of glue. Let's get him in the center first. Just to hold him in place. Stick him right there. I hope it's centered-ish. Now let's give him a dab. I guess we could go this way because it would hang that way. Perhaps. All right, and then this can go here. Let's see what we think. All right. Okay, so now those are held down a touch. Now let's see if we can manage to make this all work without breaking something. I think it should fit. Oh, I see the problem. There's just the tiniest bit. Let's see if this will fit under there. This has come down and bent in just the tiniest bit. Can I bend it out a little to get that in the corner? How shall we do this? How about, because I don't want to break anything by wedging it, but maybe this will work a little better. I don't know why it would, but it feels like it might. Did it? Did it maybe? How about if we pull this out just a little? Or just for a minute, I mean. see if we can widen this just the teeniest bit. I really want it to work bad enough that I feel like I'm gonna have to just figure out how to make it work. Is the same width? No. Okay. There we go. That guy is much thicker. That is why we are having issue. So what about if we stick this in like that and we do just the little squares. Now what we're going to have to decide is if we care that our little lines don't line up very particularly. I swear it looks like that would still fit in there. I'm going to try it. Oh, we are crooked. Oh, because I did that. That would be why. And look at me making a big mess of everything. Oh, there went one. Darn it. I'm gonna break this if I keep messing. We're gonna not do that. And what if, can I move this a little bit without ripping it too bad? I think I can. Maybe just a little. All right, let's try to use our glass as a guide. So if that's there, and this is here, we want this to go clear to right there. All right, let's try it. Oh yeah, we didn't want that to go over at all. I don't know why I didn't think about the fact that you can't overlap over kind of inch. You can't overlap on 1 inch squares and end up having a 3 inch layout. Duh. Okay, we're gonna try this again. And then we're gonna move on to something that isn't nearly as meticulous. Or this might just be the end. We might just say that it is a one project Thrifty Thursday for our little first episode. Let's see what we might end up with. I'm hopeful that once this closes up and gets straight, we won't have such a problem. Hopeful is not, oh, well, see, look. Oh. This better be the coolest thing I've ever made in my whole life. Get in there. Get in there. It's gotta go in there. Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be so sad. trying to not put my giant noggin in front of the thing there. You know that point where you're like making something and it's super big giant pain in the pants, but you've invested enough time that you're not willing to give up? Yeah, that's where I'm kind of at right now. Let's see if we can poke that in there. Okay. Good Lord. Well, I think it's fair to say that we're not going to do another one like that. Now this, I will say, I think is cute. That's cute. It's got kind of interesting little sound. It's not... I'd say it doesn't feel particularly stable. Probably just because of the 3 pieces. But I do think it's cute. And I do think that we will find a use for it. Okay. 1. I don't even know that I want to decorate the top of it. Kind of annoyed. Okay. That was a lot of work. Feel like I might need a break. Okay. Let's put this back on our glue. Let's see what else we think we might want to make. I kind of want to do another one. Don't ask me why. But with paper. Not with 3 pieces of glass. And let's make one to go with it, but let's just use, what if we just use a couple of cute pictures out of here, cut them to size, and then decorate. Oh, look at that little bird. He's so cute. That's really pretty. Can we get... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to... Oh, and we've got our little bee. We still have our little bee that we can use. Okay. I'm gonna pick something that I think looks pretty. Like, what if we went like that? And I need a pencil. Where's my pencil? I've got one. Well, remember how I said I was hoping it wasn't going to be one of those nights? Well, I'm pretty sure it's exactly one of those nights. But that's all right. We're going to keep going because we don't give up. We're going to be so much smarter this time. We know we got to cut inside because I got my big fat pencil. All right, so there's a piece. I missed a side. And what if we did... How about yellow on the other side? But do we want some... What about down here with some of the words? Let's do that. I guess I shouldn't give myself too hard of a time because, you know, when you do something for the first time, it's never going to go exactly how you think. And I've never used this little thing before, so I have no idea. I had no idea what it was, how to do it, didn't even know how to open it. So we are not going to get on ourselves too terribly bad. about not having a quick and easy, super successful first attempt. Let's get these little monsters out of the way. There is, what did I do with it? There's this clear glass, but there is a frosted glass as well. I don't know where I put it. It's around here somewhere. Oh, that's only the 1x1s. All right, I lied. Okay, let's cut these guys out. And remember that we gotta go on the inside a little bit. Probably more than I did, but that's okay. We're just going to cut it out. For myself, I have such a hard time just like going, oh, that's a beautiful picture. Let's cut it out and use it as it is. I'm always wanting to mess around and change it up or add this or that, which is why junk journaling is so fun, because you can just layer and layer and layer and you're always fine. But it's also okay to not always do it that way. Let's see, how much more do we need to take off? We might be okay. Let's check this one. We might need to trim just a little. This one needs a little from the bottom. I think it is okay to sometimes just use this one again. Use some of the pretty images that you have and not always have to worry so much about going overboard with changing it up. I was going to stop and overthink what color of ink to use, but we're not going to do that. We are just going to make something pretty. Okay, let's grab another piece of glass. Shall we go silver with this one? Nah, let's stick with this. Let's stick with this. At least we know how to open it now, right? I don't know that we know how to open it greatly, but we do know how to do it. All right, so we want our one at the top. Let's slip this in there if we can without, maybe I just need to stop trying to do it without opening it up enough. Let's put that in there. Oh, all right, I got fingerprints all over that one, so I'm gonna pull out a new one because I don't want to let this go. Fingerprints on the outside doesn't make a difference, right? Because we'll just wash it. Let's see. Okay. Hey. Well, we're hanging over a bit. Let's see. Can I hold this in place and trim at the same time? Maybe. Not really. Can I just wiggle it out? Oh, come on, man. All right, let's see. Can I do this without cutting my own finger off? That should be the next question. It'll be a surprise. Ooh. Ta-da! Is that gonna hold it in? Probably not. Because it can slip right out. What if I put another one right here? Maybe? Not really. Kinda. No! Damn it. I'm saying too many bad words tonight, guys. Alright. Oh my god, I think I did it too short because I was impatient. You know, here's what we're learning. Sometimes, even if it's something as wonderful as time crafting, sometimes it just isn't gonna happen. We're trying though. We're not being super negative yet. We are allowing ourselves to make mistakes. And then we're going to get off camera and we're going to cuss about what a pain in the pants this whole process is. Okay, well that's not nearly as bad as the other one was. Oh, I guess I'm not done yet, am I? What am I stuck on now? Oh, it's crooked at the bottom, so it doesn't want to go together at the top. I'll put the fingerprinted glass over there and see if we can manage this a little bit better. I'm not a drinker, but if I was, I would be drinking after we're done. Okay, but still, look at it. Super cute, right? Struggle, yes. Worth it? I'm gonna say yes. Let's put something cute and pretty up at the top so that we can at least say we accomplished a couple of cute things. I think they're cute. Let's see. What are we gonna put on there? Thankfully, I got some of this stuff is from thrifting, so let's dig through here and see if we've got any that wasn't. These were 2 purple, gray, nah. Don't want black. It's a little thick. Let's see what we can manage with that. And it may just be that this little thing might look all right. Just all on its own. Or maybe a couple. Let's cut a couple of these. You know it's a rough one when you start getting happier when you're close to the end. I do like that frosted glass though. That is cute. Alright, let's just put these through here. I'm just going to tie a little knot. Alright, there's a couple. And then, again, I never remember which one I went over with first, but it's also okay. I How cute would that be to then hang from like a bulb pin on in a journal? These, let's see if we want to try to put this in there too. It might be a little bit too much. We won't know until we try. So let's thread that through. There's space for it. And then what if we go these two through here. Man, I don't even know if I made it through. Oh, I did. Well, maybe. Oh my God. These guys. Okay. There we go. Better. Oof. We're gonna just let this guy go right away over there, and we are going to enjoy the pretty thing we made, and we're also going to enjoy that we're done. I might even like the yellow a little better. All right, guys, there we go. Very first Thrifty Thursday. And I hope you had a good time, probably laughing at all my failures, but you know what? Whatever. At least we hung out. So I will see you guys next time, and I hope you have a real good evening. Bye, guys.